In 2014, the Indian government decided to build toilets across the country. But people in India don't usually share toilets with someone from a different caste, nor do they have toilets under the same roof as their kitchens and temples. These biases meant that very few toilets actually ended up being used. Was the problem the messaging? Studies show that people are more likely to change to avoid a loss than to gain an advantage. So, had Swachh Bharat ads focused more on the downsides of open defecation instead of the advantages of using toilets, the policy might have been more successful. Think of government policy as a road, where change is the destination. Lawmakers tend to focus only on this, assuming that people will follow their path to get there. But humans were creatures of habits, and these could cause unpredictable diversions. Experts are now recognizing that psychology is a big part of whether or not policies are successful. And without accounting for this, we're wasting time, effort, and money. Hear this. In May 2016, to cut public spending on expensive branded medication, the University of Pennsylvania introduced a digital prescription system to their doctors and set the cheapest drug as the default. Because people naturally lean towards the most convenient option, the prescription of generic drugs over branded drugs jumped from 75% to 98%. Immediate success. Think of what this model could do for a country like India, where the average citizen spends up to 72% of their healthcare expenses on medicine alone. The British government did the same for taxes. In 2010, they sent out these letters to non-tax-paying citizens. The letters even used peer pressure tactics to coerce people to pay their taxes. And it worked. British tax collection grew by 6%. Surely the behavioral sciences could improve tax compliance in India too. In 2016, Prime Minister Modi announced that India was getting itself a nudge unit that would nudge citizens into following government policy. Yes, there are ethical concerns. Isn't nudging just manipulating citizens into following government rules? Is it fair to apply results from one focus group to an entire country? What about citizens' free will to make independent choices? But the pros seem to outweigh the cons. Nudging can change how Indian lawmakers think about framing policy. By understanding how people behave, why they make certain decisions, and what drives their actions, the government could make people follow the path they want for things like immunizing children, reporting sexual violence, and increasing voter turnout. And in the process, we'd be making the most of every rupee we spend on social welfare. If you enjoyed this video, then you'll also like other videos in the WTD News playlist. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel.